Hi everybody. So the provost is going to release a pass-fail policy that gives you the choice to take a pass-fail for your different courses. So I just wanted to walk you through a little bit more about what that would entail for this course so you can figure a little bit better about your options. Some considerations. You must make your decision by May 20th. So that can factor in so that you could potentially make your decision after you turn in your work and have a better notion of what your current grade is in the class with your work all turned in. You must earn a D- or better in order to earn a pass. In this particular class, that means you must obtain 225 points. You can figure out your current points in the class by adding up all of the points that you have so far in your grade book. So don't add up anything that has a percentile, just add up all of the points so far and you can figure out how many points you've earned so far in the class. If you are considering a pass-fail grade, then you need to perform a calculation about how many more points you need in order to get to 225 with a little bit of a buffer. You want to give yourself some room in case you don't score as well as you thought you would on the final exam, for example. You don't want to be caught high and dry because you were missing one assignment and that stood between you and a pass-fail grade. I will do my best to communicate with you if you choose to take a pass-fail grade in terms of what all you need to get. But keep in mind that you need to be on top of your own grades as well. Here's our remaining work in the class. So you can see how you have exam 2, which I have yet to grade. You should have those grades up by the end of the week. And you can figure that into the points that you've earned so far if you want to make that a part of your calculation. You also have your book report, your final project, your remaining engagement. When it comes to your remaining quizzes, I actually have one more quiz than the total required. So you actually have a bit of a buffer there. If you've done all the quizzes, you get some extra credit. And if you're missing a quiz, you don't lose anything. So if that makes any sense for you. And then, of course, you have your final exam. Your reaction paper is going to vary depending on how many you've turned in so far. And keep in mind, each one is worth 10, so you can figure out how many you have left based on how many you've turned in so far. You need to have 5 total. In terms of additional considerations, when weighing whether or not you want to take a pass-fail, keep in mind that if you're currently fairly comfortably in the range of an A or B, that grade will be good for your grade point average, and I would recommend trying to keep that A or B, and if you can't, then taking the pass-fail option by May 20th. I would really recommend that you check with me if you want to change your grading to pass-fail and as a result have decided to not do an assignment or two, just to make sure that you are still capable of earning a grade of a D- or better in the course so that you get that pass. I really don't want you left high and dry thinking that you're safe and then it turns out that you really aren't. So just check with me if you're saying, hey, I'm thinking I don't want to turn in this book report now. That's fine, but you can check with me to make sure what you have to do in order to keep your grade at what it needs to be in order to earn a pass. And of course, if you have any questions, talk to me.